Y'all, please remember this name, Jabari Peoples. This child is unalive. He was unalived on June 23rd, 2025. I'm just hearing about this morning. A guy by the name of Chemo was the one that made a post about it. Thank you, Chemo, for sharing your post. Jabari is 18 years old. He was unalived by the police and took away from his family unnecessarily, riding along in the car, minding his own business, I guess some of his friends, and the police was in an unmarked car, comes up, no badge, no identification on him to identify who he was, comes up, taps on the window. It's 9:30 at night. Jabari gets out the car, applies with the police. The young man gets out of the car, does whatever the officer asks him to do. The officer unalived this 18-year-old kid, took this child's life for no reason at all. Now, y'all make this make sense to me. The next day, on June 24th, the coroner office calls this child's parents, this child's mother. Let this child's mother know that her child is no longer with us. They wouldn't even allow her to come to identify her child. The police station wouldn't even call or hadn't called to let this mother know that her child was not alive. It was like they was trying to cover up something. That is crazy. She couldn't even identify her child. But little did the police know, there was a witness that seen everything that happened. So that's how they knew that this child was obedient, did everything he was supposed to do. He was not unruly. He applied with whatever the officer asked him to do. He was not arguing with them. He did not run. He did not have any weapons on him. He did everything that officer asked him to do. Didn't even raise his voice. They unalived this child for no reason at all. Look, here they go with this mess again. They starting it back up like they did the last time with George Floyd. They starting it back up, y'all. All I'm saying is, look, don't y'all start snoozing off and trying to fall off to sleep, nodding and stuff. Because look, they're back at it. It ain't never went nowhere. Just calm down a bit. See, if the guy Chemo would have never brought this post up, because I looked, it's only one other guy that made a post about it. This hadn't even hit the news. I haven't seen it on the news. I don't know about you all, but I haven't heard anything about it. I just happened to come across this video this morning. And I did a live earlier about it. Okay? And I decided to come and make a video myself because I only seen, besides Chemo, one other video about it. Okay? So, what are y'all thoughts on this? I keep hearing, oh, there is no more racism. Come on, y'all. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. If the shoe was on the other foot, how would you feel if it was yours? How, if this was different and it was a black police that did your child this way, if it was flipped around and did your white child this way, how would you feel? You would be going crazy right about now. You would. You would. So you can't say you wouldn't. You would. So I want to know in the comments, how would you feel if it was flipped around and your child applied with everything the officer asked he or she to do, and they just unalive your kid for no reason? And then you find out the very next day. This happened at 9:30 at night, mind you, on June 23rd. June 24th is when the parents find out this happened to the child. Then the parent couldn't even go down to identify their child. The coroner office had to call the parents and say, hey, your child is unalive. That's terrible. That is terrible. And then the mom still couldn't go down to identify her baby. All I'm saying is, from a human, not black or white, not orange or green, from a human perspective, how would you feel? That's all I'm saying. Be fair. Put some love in your heart for this family. That is horrible. This child is murdered in cold blood because the color of his skin. That is horrible. Jabari Peoples is no longer here because of the color of his skin. Come on, be real with yourself. Racism is here. I don't care what y'all say. I don't like doing these stories, but it keep proving me right. Every day is something. Keep proving me right. Only thing I'm asking y'all to do, prove me politically wrong. Y'all can't.